Hello, one and all in one. This is another commentary by Denethia. It is on Lost Temple and it is game 17. Bear with me for a second as I start my timer. There we go. I'm going to try and make this cast under 10 minutes because I don't want to split it out into 2 videos on YouTube because it is bloody annoying. Anyway, we have myself and Malie. Going back to me quickly, I am the light blue or teal Terran in the bottom left, or just the bottom really, and we've got Malie as my partner as Purple Protoss in the top right. Aggregator, or I'm going to call him Ag, as the blue Zerg up in the top, and over inside here we've got, I'm going to call him Salen, but there's a J in there, I'm going to assume it's a silent J, S-J-A-L-E-N, as the red Terran spawning over on the left. You can see that he's putting his supply depot up in the shadow of this cliff, obviously wanting to keep the supply depot nice and cool, because I've heard that supply depots actually produce more supply when they're built in the shade. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I thought I'd throw that in for fun. Well, I'm laughing at it, so there. Yeah, take that. Supply depot and barracks coming up for myself at the choke. This barracks is a little misplaced. I'm still trying to get the hang of where to place the barracks perfectly on every choke. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I just picked that up, lifted off and put another supply depot down because that's just not working. A unit can run straight through. If I take a little... Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. That's the right one. You can see here, massive gap. Not good at all. Yeah. Taking a look around, we've got Malie putting up his Vespian geyser and building a gateway, him also not doing too much to block off his ramp, and we see blue units swarming across the map. It is Zerglings, half a dozen of them to be exact. Going to move into most probably the closest base, which is Malie, and this probably won't be any good for him whatsoever because he is building a very late gateway, in fact building a second. But chucking up the income tab, he's also got 17 harvesters. They should be able to dispatch of 6 Zerglings, no worries. But it looks like there's 2 more, and 2 more, so now 6 Zerglings just turned into 10 against 17 probes. He still should be okay. Pulling all of his probes off the mineral line, obviously a very good idea. And notice that he's actually fighting in this choke, so the Zerglings can't get a very good surround on him. And they're all going down pretty quickly. I believe 4 little blood spatches there. Blood patches there. Zergling blood, that is. Yeah, so trying to do a little bit more harass here, but using his probes quite nicely to kill off all those Zerglings, and will now chrono boost a Zealot to try and ward away any further attacks. Doesn't look like it's stopping Ag though. He is sending yet more Zerglings into the base. And I love that smooth transition. Oh, look at that. Yeah, isn't that sexy? Sexy, sexy stuff. Oh my goodness. What is this? Like 10 more Marines. 10 more Zerglings running across the map now. Having a look in his base quickly before I look at Malie's base. He is investing everything he's possibly got into Zerglings. So he's an all-in attack. See Malie asking for help here from me, which I'm not sure how much of a wise decision that is, because if you note, I have 3 Marines and 1 Marauder, so I'm not doing the best in the world. But I do have a factory and a engineering bay, so I'm taking it quite nicely. And these Marines look like they're about to walk into their death right here, blowing up into masses of blood. And the Marauder getting caught and surrounded. And dead. Right there. Sorry, I shouldn't hover my mouse over the unit while I'm trying to commentate. Poor form, really. Just poor form. A sensor tower going up. And you can see this big red circle here. That's everything that Salen can see. In fact, he does have pretty good vision. If I decided to bring Reapers into the back of his base, he would know about that very quickly. So that's probably a good move. I would still, if I was Salen, possibly invest in slightly more army. That said, he has got a bigger army than me. Oh no, he doesn't. The bunker's 200 minerals, so that's counting towards that total. Looks like the Zergs tried to push into my base, but realizing there's a wall and a Hellion there, they've got no chance. I also brought some SCVs up to repair these supply depots, just in case he did push in. And Melee pushing back, doing an offensive attack here. Gonna take down this hatchery. No, the hatchery was cancelled, so Ag is watching out for that. Also bringing all his little Zerglings back up to help protect his base. These Zealots are going to do quite a bit of damage, trying to focus fire down this spawning pool here, running after the Marines. Oh, now he's going to focus fire down the Queen. Very good move. There we go, Queen's blown up, and these Zealots should be able to stand up to most of this Zergling attack, because they're so damn tough. Look at that, they do 8 damage twice, and a Zergling is what? It's got... where is its health? That's just annoying. Oh, there we go, 35 health. So, 3 or 4 hits, and they go down. 3 or 4 hits. That's wrong. Anyway, semantics, people. Semantics. 2 spine crawlers coming up in the back of the base. Now upgrading to lair, so he's probably going to be going for muters, or just any tier 2 units. You can see Melee saying, on my way, bait them to me. So I'm running back towards the Zealots for a little bit of protection. But you can notice here that I've been building units that are very strong against light units. So I've got the Reapers and I've got the Hellion. And they are just going to absolutely cream Marines and Zerglings. At the moment, myself and Melee have joined forces to try and stab in the heart, for a good enough analogy, of the Zerg, taking down that spawning pool very quickly. You can see here a spire going up, and I'm focus firing that down straight away. Don't want that to come up at all. And another spawning pool, and I'm focus firing that, so that is not a worry. Now trying to take out the spine crawler, and all of these drones here are probably going to get... No, they're going to get their vengeance. They're going to kill off those marauders, no worries. And these 2 Zealots running a little bit late here, gonna get killed by all these Marines. That's no good at all.